All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're exploring an incredibly heartwarming and honestly, just a truly magical adventure of a playful little dolphin. At its core, this underwater journey holds a beautiful lesson about empathy, inclusion, and what actually holds value in our world. So, get comfortable and let's jump right into the deep end.
But before we even meet our hero, we gotta ask ourselves a pretty crucial question. What is the ocean's greatest treasure? When you think of underwater treasure, you probably picture sunken pirate ships, wooden chests overflowing with gold coins, or maybe some rare, sparkling jewels. But as we unpack this story step by step, we're going to discover that the real answer is something entirely different. It's something far more powerful than gold.
Our story kicks off in the sparkling blue waters of Coral Bay. This is where we meet Dippy, a dolphin who is just exceptionally playful. He's the kind of guy who spends his days racing alongside the local fish, weaving through these vibrant, colorful coral reefs, and bravely exploring hidden underwater caves. It's this innate sense of curiosity and sheer love for his underwater home that perfectly positions him for the massive adventure that's about to unfold. So one sunny morning, Dippy is just going about his usual playtime near a giant seashell, and suddenly something catches his eye. There is this strange, faint glow coming from beneath the sand. Driven by his natural curiosity, he digs it up, and he uncovers a beautiful silver pearl that is just shimmering with breathtaking rainbow colors. And let me tell you, this isn't just a shiny rock. It's literally an artifact radiating pure magic.
The literal second Dippy's fin touches that silver pearl, the magic activates. It starts to glow even brighter, and out of nowhere, literally out of thin air, a tiny sea turtle appears with this urgent plea. She says, "My name is Shelly, and the Ocean Kingdom needs your help." And before Dippy can even process what is happening or ask a single question, a magical whirlpool suddenly forms. With a massive whoosh, the whirlpool pulls both Dippy and Shelly deep, deep beneath the surface of the sea, transporting them straight to the magnificent Ocean Kingdom.
When Dippy arrives, he sees these towering crystal castles and glowing sea gardens, but it's immediately clear that something is terribly wrong. Queen Marina, the ruler of the kingdom, lays out the crisis. Usually, the Pearl of the Sea protects the ocean's magic. It keeps the coral reefs healthy, vibrant, and bright. But right now, without the pearl, the kingdom has become dim and gloomy. If it isn't returned, the ocean will literally lose its beauty forever. The stakes absolutely could not be higher. Dippy knows instantly that he has to help.
Now, no hero can pull off a quest entirely on their own, right? So, setting off on his journey, Dippy gathers an amazing crew of allies. We've got Clacky the Crab, who is always enthusiastically waving his claw. There's Bubbles the Clownfish, who just spins around happily, and Twinkle the Baby Squid, who brings so much joy with her little giggles. This isn't just some random group of animals. It's a real team formed through shared purpose and instant camaraderie. They're ready to face whatever lies ahead, together. As they follow a mysterious trail of glowing seashells, their journey takes them deeper and deeper into the ocean. In the first hour, they cross the magnificent rainbow coral reefs. Hour 2, they're bravely navigating the Cave of Shining Waves. From there, they swim through the ethereal Forest of Seaweed Lights. Every passing hour takes them further from home and deeper into the unknown, until finally they arrive at their destination, the ominous Crystal Trench. It's right here at the dark crystal trench that they finally locate the missing pearl of the sea. Now, normally in a story like this, you'd expect, a terrifying giant sea monster fiercely guarding the stolen treasure, right? But instead, Dippy and his friends find a nervous young octopus named Ollie. Ollie isn't some terrifying beast. He's just a small, anxious creature who seems entirely out of place guarding such a powerful, magical artifact.
And then, Ollie drops this genuinely heartbreaking line. He says, "I borrowed the pearl because nobody ever wanted to play with me." Wow. He didn't take it out of malice. He didn't want to destroy the Ocean Kingdom or steal its magic for power. He is just a profoundly lonely young octopus. He actually thought having the most beautiful, magical object in the whole ocean might finally make someone pay attention to him. He was acting purely out of a deep sense of isolation.
So how do they fix this? Well, rather than fighting or attacking Ollie to get the pearl back, the group responds with pure empathy. Dippy smiles kindly and explains, "Hey, you don't need a magical pearl to make friends." And instantly, the rest of the crew steps up. Clacky waves his claw, Bubbles spins, Twinkle giggles, all of them enthusiastically inviting Ollie to join their adventures. Feeling finally truly accepted, Ollie's eyes just sparkle with happiness. They give him the one thing he actually wanted all along.
With the conflict completely resolved, and entirely through kindness rather than combat, I might add, the newly expanded group of friends travels back together. And yes, that proudly includes Ollie the octopus. They carry the Pearl of the Seas safely back to Queen Marina, and together they place that glowing silver pearl right back onto its rightful crystal stand.
The absolute second that pearl touches the stand, boom! A brilliant, magnificent blue light surges and spreads throughout the entire ocean. The effects are immediate and they are breathtaking. The coral reefs instantly glow with vibrant, restored colors. The sea gardens literally bloom right before their eyes. Fish start dancing through the crystal clear water. The ocean kingdom is sparkling brighter than it ever has before. And to celebrate this incredible restoration, Queen Marina and all the sea creatures throw a grand underwater festival for Dippy and his friends.
Well, the celebration goes long into the night, but eventually morning comes. Dippy wakes up back near his favorite coral reef in Coral Bay. The water is totally calm. For a brief moment, he shakes his head, kind of wondering if that entire incredible adventure, the turtle, the pearl, the kingdom, Ollie, was all just some elaborate dream. But then he looks down. Resting right beside him on the sand is a tiny, glowing seashell. A huge smile spreads across Dippy's face. The ocean kingdom, the magic, and most importantly, the friends he made, it was all entirely real.
Bringing it all together, we can really see the core moral of this journey. Friendship isn't just about who you hang out with. It's about welcoming others with genuine kindness so that everyone feels like they belong. Remember Ollie? He nearly let an entire kingdom lose its light just because he felt left out. When Dippy and his crew chose inclusion over exclusion, they didn't just save the magic of the ocean. They saved Ollie too. That is the true power of connection.
Finally, I want to leave you with a thought to chew on. Who can you share your treasure of friendship with today? Because as Dippy learned, you don't need a magical, glowing silver pearl to be rich. The absolute greatest treasure is making sure no one around you feels alone. So take a look around your own world, your classroom, your workplace, your neighborhood. Is there an Ollie out there waiting for an invitation to join the adventure? Think about it. Thanks for diving in with me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.
For more interesting videos, subscribe our YouTube channel